Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and welcome if you're new to my channel, welcome if you are a regular. It is the third instalment of the A2Z collaboration hosted by Lesley Bromfield. There are a number of us taking part in this collaboration, so I will leave a link to all of their channels down below. Please do go and check them out, and if you're not subscribed already, please go and subscribe to them. So we've done A and B. We've done C and D, and now we are on E and F. And our rules for this collaboration are that we have to make a card that is 5 by 7 inches. So here is my 5 by 7 card base, and E is for an easel card, but also elephant. So I don't know whether you can see that there. I have used paper from the first edition Free Spirit 8x8 paper pad. This is a lovely paper pad with foiled and double-sided papers, and I'm just flicking some across the room, and there's a sheet with some cut parts on it and a sheet with some elephants on it. So I've gone ahead and chosen a nice background paper. So excuse me, so all I've done is my 5 by 7 card blank. I've scored at 5 and 2.5, so that gives me my little easel, and I've just mounted this elephant scrap onto a little bit of purple card that was also a scrap that kind of picks up on this colour here quite nicely, I think, and raised it up on foam so that you've got a little stopper for your easel. And I've just seen I've got glue snot on my hand, and then I've just mounted the Believe in Yourself cut apart with the elephant onto some gold to pick up this here, and again another scrap of purple. So that is my E for elephant and E for easel card. So we'll pop that out of the way. And F is for funfold. Oh, but it's also for ferns that we're going to use, and it's also for something else. So you may have seen on my channel previously me make a bay window card, and for your bay window card you need a piece of card that is 5 by 7, because we are doing 5 by 7 card blank. So there is our piece. We can put that to one side just for now. You will need a piece that is 5 by 2, which is going to act as your stopper, and this is the piece that I'm going to use, so we can put that to one side just for now. And you will also need a piece that is 5 by 7.5, and I've gone ahead and I got incredibly inky and messy doing this. I have used some Distress mica stains in the Tree lot, I think it is, and the Frosted Juniper, I think it is as well. Yes, and I've also used crushed olive and twisted citron and mowed lawn distress inks and oxides smooshed down on my mat to make this background. This is one that's got more twisted citron in it, but I think for the colours I prefer this. So I am going to be creating some background imagery on here now, and I'm going to use a variety of stamps from Hazel Eaton's stamp set. You've seen me use them a couple of times now, so they're distributed by Sweet Honey Designs. This is the designer series designed by Hazel Eaton, Julie Hickey series. Okay, and we are going to use this little fern here, I think, to start with. And I'm going to just do some stamping on this, and I'm going to put you on fast forward. So for now, that is my inking and stamping done. And what I need to do now is score this piece. And on the long side, I'm going to score at half, 2 1/4, 4 3/4, and 6 1/2. On one of the panels, I'm also going to cut an aperture. So I will come back when I have done those things. So I've done my scoring, and there is going to be a little image behind here, and I've checked to see what size I need to cut my aperture. Obviously this is what I've got to play with, so I'm not cutting too big a hole, and I will need to do my score lines again after I have run this through my die cutting machine, so I'll come back to you. So I've done that, and we're nearly ready to put our card together, except we have a visitor who is sitting on my desk looking out the window, looking at the sunshine, because as I'm filming this it is sunny, although it does still go cloudy every now and again. But yes, Blue, I'm going to have to move you in a minute. So I've redone my score lines, and this is the little bit that we cut away. So I've used that little duckle-edged rectangle again. Really like that piece. Look, she's making me out of shot. I am sorry. We will be keeping that for something else. It's too small to go inside the card, I think, but we'll just put that to one side, and we're going to fold our score lines and burnish them. There she goes. So we're doing that way. Now it's a little bit tricky because we've got a hole in here. We're doing that way. We're doing this one this way, and then we're doing this one back on itself this way. So we've got that kind of arrangement going on. And yes, we're doing another bay window card. So what we want to do is just glue this to this. So I will just go ahead and do that. You could use tape, but you know me, I prefer to use my glue. So there we go, and we'll just fold that back and give that a little burnish down. Now we've got a window for some reason. I wonder what we're going to see in the window. Can you guess, I wonder? Remember, we're doing F. We've got some ferns, which is F, and we've got some text that says fern. What to do? Let's do our little background piece. So to go in the middle of our card, I have got a piece that is 4 3/4 inches square, and I've brought in my craft mat, and I am going to smoosh down some crushed olive. This is a very old ink, and some mowed lawn. Might have a little bit too much mowed lawn, and I'm going to use some of these mica stains, and I think I'm going to use the tree lot. So I'll just put that out of the way, and you need to shake it so it rattles. There, you can hear the ball going. Blue is very interested in what's going on, and I'm just going to spray a little bit on my mat like that, and then I'm going to come in with my water, and I'm going to spray all this. You can see that crushed olive coming to life now. I'm diluting my mica stain a little bit. It's not how it's meant to be used, but I just want to pick little bits up. So let's just very lightly go in and pick up. Now it's a little bit watery for my liking at the moment, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to dry this off camera and finish picking up the little speckles. So I've done that, and I'm just picking up the excess on here now. Because we don't want all of that colour to go to waste. So I've got a nice little background there to work on a later date, and I'm getting very, very inky here. Blue's still sitting on the table. Let's just give that a wipe. Move that out of the way. Look at all that colour, see, that came off. We don't want to waste that at all. And let's just bring in the piece that I've done. Still a little bit of moisture on there. If you heat from the back and the front, it does kind of help a little bit with the bowing. Now, I want to just go around the edge of this with, am I going to go round with gathered twigs or mowed lawn? I think because I've used brown ink, I'm going to go round with gathered twigs. That was a long decision, wasn't it? Okay, here we go. Still having issues with our post by looks of things. Yeah, I've ordered something that was posted on the 16th of October. It's tracked. Oh, excuse me. It was posted on the 16th of October, and here we are, the 26th, and I still haven't got it. So it hasn't been put out for delivery yet. So if I haven't received it by the end of the month, I don't know what I'm going to do, whether to get in touch with the seller, or I don't know, or Royal Mail or what, I don't know. But yeah, I'm glad it's a tracked package. Right, that is that. I think actually while I've got this out, I'm going to ink round this also in the gathered twigs, just to tie everything together. We're nearly done. Can you guess what it is yet? Okay, so let us now pop this. I want to decide which orientation I want it. Okay, so let's put my window. Yes, I think I'll have it like that. So just give it another little bend in all directions just to make it easier to stick down. And I am going to go for this glue because it's less oozy. Less oozy. Blue's still sat here. Right. Oh, look. Smudged my glue on the edge there. Right. Let's get this stuck down and then all shall be revealed. We said we wanted it that way, I think, didn't we? I'm just getting that kind of roughly centered. There we go. I'm going to turn it over this way, just give that a burnish on the back, make sure that that is adhered. There we go. Now we're going to just put our little window like that because F is for fox. And I wanted to use something from the forest paper, which also begins with F. And I've got my little fox image here. And I think I'm just going to cut him out, maybe just cut a little bit off there and centre him on the background that I've made. And then I'll come back to you. So I've cut my little fox down, but to make sure that he is visible when this is up, I need to put my stopper piece together. So I'm going to mount this on some 3D foam. You could use Amazon packaging, but I have some of this in my stash, so I am just using it up. Where are my scissors, Blue? Come on. Are you hiding them? She's still sat there looking very interestedly rather at what I am doing. And we had brilliant sunshine a minute ago, and now it's clouded over really quickly and has gone quite dark. So I hope you can see all right. I've still got my blinds closed. Right, so there we go. Just take the backing off this. So this is, to all intents and purposes, a 5x7 card. And we're just going to pop this at the end of our panel like that. And that will just go underneath. If I hadn't stuck the tape so far, but you can see there is our structure, and that actually does stick under there. So yeah, we're fine. We've got a little bit of a gap. I'm just going to curl that under a bit. So there we go. There, yeah, so that does, so don't stick your foam tape like I did all the way along, but that will just hold in place like that. You can see the structure. So what I want to do now is just place my little fox so he looks as if he's peeking out of the forest in the middle of our little window. And I'm just judging where I want him. and I think like that, maybe down just a little bit. Yeah. And what I'm going to do, so he ties in a little bit more with his background, I'm just going to go round the edge with the mowed lawn. Just so that he ties in with the background that we made. I don't have the colour, but I guess frayed burlap would have been quite nice. And it's another F. Frayed burlap would have been quite nice as a background to tie in with this forest paper. So I am going to just put a little bit of collal on this so that I can shift it easily. Making sure he's the right way up, popping that there like so, and popping him down. I'm not actually pressing him down at the moment, but I'm just kind of eyeballing him so that there he is in our window, our little fox. And now I can burnish him down. And I think I want a little something just on the front of my bay here. So where is my cover? I will be back. So we have got very inky and messy today, and there is our little fun fold card with F for fox. It still folds flat to fit in a 5x7 envelope, and I did make a little mistake, but that just does catch against there. So leave one side of your stopper piece not taped up, not covered with dimension, so that you can stick that a bit further in. But I love our little fox with our fern on it in the forest, and I've put in an unfamiliar silent place. There is our little fox. Obviously I could have cut into one of the bigger pieces. Blue's got a foot on everything. Hold on. I could have used this fox here, and it's got forest trees on it. Actually, that would have been nice, but I didn't want to. And I could have had fish. Could have had F for fish, couldn't I? I've got my Lavinia fish and those fish there, and my napkin fish from Woolly Stuff. We could have had flowers. We could have had ferns. Yeah, lots of things for F. It'll be really interesting to see what everybody has done. And that is me done. So there is our F for fox and a fun fold card, and here is our E for elephant with an easel card. I wonder what I will do for G and H in November. Ooh, come back then, and don't forget to check out everybody else. I will leave a link in the description box. I'm sorry I've waffled a bit and it's gone on a bit, but I hope you had fun. Take care everybody. Bye now.